We're going to start by talking about Newcastle against Tottenham because, Robbie, does this game in a funny way feel emblematic, symbolistic, I guess, of possibly the crossing of two big clubs where the Big Six is concerned? Newcastle going one way, Tottenham going the other?
Yes, right now. But I stress right now. I think what we've learned over the last 2 or 3 seasons, that things change very, very quickly, Rebecca. And something that looks really bad right now, thinking about Man United the last couple of seasons, of Solskjaer and then Ralph Rangnick last year, and we talk about years to rebuild, can turn around pretty quickly. Erik ten Hag is the right guy. I always say it, careful recruitment and hiring the right manager is absolutely critical. So right now, yes. But look at Newcastle United. Look at them last year. They're fighting relegation up to like January, February. They get the right guy at the right time with stable ownership. We know there's money there. Hired the right people. The recruitment of players have been really good. They can turn around very, very quickly. Arsenal, Unai Emery, disaster. Going in the wrong direction. We're hammering everybody, the ownership on everyone. Get the right guy. It changes around quickly, Rebecca. So, and it goes on. Liverpool got the right guy in Jurgen Klopp. Chelsea, new ownership now, but not careful recruitment, not hiring the right guy in the first attempt with Potter, wrong direction. So I get it, and it's a good point, but I got to say, things can change quickly.
They can change quickly, but with Tottenham, they also have to be careful because I saw on the table there, and we mentioned the likes of Villa, the likes of Brighton, who are also trying to do what Newcastle seem to be so successfully doing and break into that top 6. So this critical appointment of this manager, it's everything, Tim. And Daniel Levy's got to get it right, and he doesn't always.
He doesn't always. In Conte's rant, there was some substance in that. You know, there's a lot of good managers who've come to that door, and things haven't changed. And I think where Tottenham has to be careful, you mentioned the likes of Brighton and Villa, and if Newcastle can sustain this, which we think they can for the next few years, this could balloon into a Big 8. And there were times that I played in the Premier League where it was, you know, a quote-unquote Big 8, where there were teams that you weren't expecting to be there that were pushing season in, season out. And so you have to get the manager right. The great thing about the new Premier League is that transition doesn't take very long. Ten Hag's Man United is ahead of schedule. Arsenal under Arteta, as you mentioned, ahead of schedule. Eddie Howe, Newcastle ahead of schedule. So it can happen quickly. But if you look at Tottenham, Levy's got to get the right guy in. He's got to give him time. They have sellable assets. They've got a bunch of players who probably aren't fit to win the league, to get up to that top of the table. Get some of them out. They're sellable, and allow a manager to come in and work his process.
I think the hardest thing here, we're talking about top 6, 7 or 8. We're talking about it because there's 4 spots in this Premier League that everybody wants, Rebecca, and we know how much financially it benefits the clubs to be in there. It's the only thing from 30 million euros up to 100 million euros in terms of that competition. So that's what they all want. They're all trying to squeeze in there, and the clubs that get everything in the right positions, recruitment-wise and manager-wise, of course, will manage it. But it's not easy.
No, because 6, 7, 8 doesn't go into 4, and that is the big problem. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.